As senior pastor of the Central Avenue Church of God for the past several years, I have felt the leading from the Lord that to begin the new year in a spiritual direction that we need to have from God, to call this congregation to a period of prayer and fasting. We're joining together with many churches and church ministry groups this year for a designated time of 21 days of prayer and fasting, which will begin January the 11th and go through the end of the month, January 31st. This period corresponds with what's referred to as the Daniel fast, where the prophet Daniel, while in captivity in ancient Babylon, felt a great burden for his native land, Israel, and the condition of the people that were there. So for 21 days, as Daniel tells us in Daniel 10, 2 and 3, in those days I, Daniel, was mourning 3 full weeks. I ate no pleasant food, no meat or wine came into my mouth, nor did I anoint myself at all till 3 whole weeks were fulfilled. We know as a result of Daniel's time of prayer and fasting that the Lord began to intervene on his behalf, and he was able to correspond with the people in Israel and able to be a leader in bringing back restoration to his homeland. Pastor Jensen Franklin, who is the senior pastor of the Free Chapel Church in Gainesville, Georgia, and also a Free Chapel Church in Orange County in Irvine, California, he's one of the leaders in the 21 days of prayer and fasting, and I agree with his statements concerning this, and I'd like to share just a few of those comments. He stated, corporately fasting in January is much the same precept as praying in the morning to establish the will of God for the entire day. I believe that if we will pray and seek God and give Him our best at the first of the year, He will bless our entire year. This is according to Matthew 6:33, where Jesus said, "Seek ye first the kingdom of God and His righteousness, and all these things will be added unto you." Fasting is a principle that God intended for everyone to be able to enjoy. It's not a punishment, it's a privilege. By making fasting a way of life, you can get closer to God, and you can grow in your spiritual walk like never before. This is our desire in this 21 days of prayer and fasting, that we will grow stronger in the Lord, that we will hear from God, and that our Christian testimony will be effective in reaching others for the sake of Christ. We're calling this 21 days 21 fasting for breakthrough. And there are many areas of our life personally and of the church life corporately that we need to experience breakthroughs. So our people have signed up, and they're ready to begin tomorrow, which is January 11th, and they will begin their 21 days of prayer and fasting. There are different ways that they can fast. It's not necessarily 21 days of total abstinence from food and drink, but we've given them a list of ways that they can fast in this 21 days. If they so feel led, they certainly can fast the entire 21 days without food and drink only water as they feel the necessity and the need is there. Or they can do as the Daniel fast designated, only eat nuts, grains, fruits, and vegetables for 21 days, thus excluding meats. This is called a Daniel's fast. Or they could fast all food and drink, water only 1 day a week. And in some of the more extreme ways of fasting, they could fast television for 21 days, coffee or caffeine for 21 days, only drink water for 21 days, and other ideas that we've offered to them. So we're allowing our people to be led of the Lord as to how they fast. 1 meal a day, 2 meals a day, 1 day a week, whatever they feel led of God. But let's all corporately together seek God and have breakthrough in 2011 in our life and in the life and ministry of the Central Avenue Church of God. Thank you. May the Lord lead you and guide you as you join with us if you so desire in this